Get ready.
House, I'm levitating off this love, and when you doubt, it's like you, baby, don't know the price to hit these heights. Don't you touch? My mind was screaming, jump, jump, jump. Can you order some fries for me? Can you spot a lie when the government ties to hit a feast for your eyes? Don't even mind again. A beat at the lie got me up in the. We got a bind at the spies and hit. Please give me time, don't be ticking the bomb to death. Come alive, don't be doing the. In the car lane waiting outside, damn, you must be reading my mind. And on the mission, but it's taking me back and forth. Man on the mission, but it's taking me back and forth. The man on the mission, but it's taking me back and forth. Man on the mission, but it's taking me back. I'm the man on the mission, but it's taking me back and forth. Man on the mission, but it's taking me back. I'm the man on the mission, but it's taking me back and forth. Man on the mission, but it's taking me back and forth. You ain't got nothing to hold on, baby. Boyfriend creeping in your girlfriend left you. Real life streaming in the world don't let you. Eli nigga through the cell phone records. Everything for sale, even help. Soon they be trying to set an M. Pay my bills and it still don't work. As my dog and we still on earth. We at it again. Lies, truths, the average between. You wanna try it too. Reality is I got a bag full of Avril Lavigne. Don't just dance, gon' get loose. Gon' put everything you had in a booth. Let's get gone. Wait, don't overdo it. Don't just dance, gon' get loose. Gon' put everything you had in the booth. Let's get gone, to. Wait, don't overdo it. Man on the mission, but it's taking me back and forth. Man on the mission, but it's taking me back.
Well, the onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
To kick off for Arizona.
Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
You look at this Arizona defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
2nd and 10. Murray going to fire one out wide. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Well, there's a new man here under center. What do you think they saw to acquire him, Charles?
I think they went back to their old scouting reports because those never go away. And I think that they liked him when he was coming out of school, didn't have the opportunity to get him. But now with this opportunity, they think they can get him back to his former level.
It's caught by Mike Evans. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
10 more yards. That's another 49er first down.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Oh, some strong running. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now Murray off play action. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. Oh, he shifts past him. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The Niners are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
4 yards.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They begin on the ground with Garindo. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12. Here's Beck. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Fighting his way through contact. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
21 yards.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take over here up near the 40.
The first down pass.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Second and 9. McCaffrey on the counter. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
That was another good run, and he's having an excellent day. And right now, I don't think his team could have any more confidence in handing him the football.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On play action, it's Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice game for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as it drew it up in practice.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
And look good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Throwing now is Murray. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Big loss on the play.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And the first play will be a field goal try. This one from 48 yards away. The kick by Pinheiro is good. So another scoring drive here, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy by the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Now it's back. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
First down, Cardinals.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action now. Back. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Well, this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Back to pass. Throw right side, complete to Williams.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage, and that's exactly what he got done there.
A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. Beck looks to throw. And that is incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Murray now. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. This is caught by Evans. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Murray going to throw. Flush to his right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Murray. And this is caught by Evans. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
49er first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are able to extend their lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Makes the score Niners 17. Cardinals nothing. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
Pinheiro now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay,
you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing now, here's Beck. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. Drive could get wings. It's 4th down.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's Guerrero on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Brissett now. He finds Douglas complete. They'll go for a gain of 7. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Here's Brissett. That is caught. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Brissett sets to throw it. A short one here, caught by McBride. Pushes past him. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. To throw, Brissett. That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown, Arizona.
A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Cards get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
Cardinals 7. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
38-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 42-yard line.
2nd and 7. Shotgun now from Murray. He's going to air one out. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. And this is caught on the sideline. And he gets out of bounds as well. How about that? Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now Murray. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. Across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Piñeiro now to kick this one away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ashton Davis there on the coverage.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They go play action with Brissett. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
First down, Cardinals.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Brissett. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
At the 6-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll throw now on the final play.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now Brissett. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. To throw is Brissett. Over the middle, complete. It's Williams. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Brissett. And his throw is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Here's Brissett.
Pass complete there to Harrison.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. Brissett now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
Complete to Devin Duvernay. A big gain on the play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
They'll try the middle with Garindo. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Throwing, Brissett.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On the give, it's Galindo. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 25. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 3rd down, it's Galindo. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy.
And this is going to be intercepted. Green to bring it back. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
From the 21, here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Connects with Kittle underneath. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And it's fielded at the 34. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 47-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 35 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Now back to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. And that will be incomplete as well.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
So on 4th down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will close the gap down to 14. So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the 3rd quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
30-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's able to get this out past the 40.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Mack Wilson leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Like how they've started the third quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. Back to throw here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from the 20. And the Niners look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Piñeiro now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Back to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And fights through one man. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Cardinals. Nick Chubb with career touchdown number 60. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Cardinals 17.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Murray now. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
I know this game's winding down and people are getting tired, and that's when you really want a big body guy running the football. But I have to tell you, watching him run it, I wonder why they don't use it more earlier in the game.
Yeah, those bigger guys here late in the game, you're trying to protect the lead. Usually not as fumble prone either.
No, that is so true because they are taught, take care of the ball as you surge forward, and you often see them with both hands wrapped around it when they go through the line.
At the Cardinals' 44-yard line.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Play action. Now it's Murray. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
On play action, Brissett. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That ball caught by Harrison. And all the way down to the 9. A huge play there for Arizona. 41 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the 49ers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Even the most tenured quarterbacks can still get fooled from time to time. He clearly thought he had a throwing lane, but the defense shut it down and picked it off. I'm sure he's frustrated with himself, but I'm also sure he'll shake it off.
Pass is tipped, but he's still able to bring it in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play.
And the 49er first down.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Murray. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Murray off play action. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, fancy running by Murray. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 108 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Ricky Pearsall.
A 1-yard touchdown reception. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Piñeiro now to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
The 2nd down pass intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw it, Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the gun on third down, Murray connects with Kittle underneath. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big play that time on a catch and run. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs. But they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the 5 now, second and a yard. Now Murray again. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Murray going to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
19, 19,
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.